What is good, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another video. Today we have some awesome information, but before we get into that, let's see if we can hit 500 likes for this video. I really do appreciate the support, but with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. And we are starting off with Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Nintendo Switch. We have an official launch date for the Americas and also Europe, and this does include some nice bonuses as well. So the Nintendo Switch version of Dragon Ball FighterZ will launch in the Americas and Europe on September 28th. Publisher Bandai Namco has announced. Now in Japan, the Nintendo Switch version was recently dated for September 27th, which we did do a video on. Now people have been asking about what characters will be included in terms of DLC or anything like that, or any pre-order bonuses, and we have all of that right here. So users who pre-order the game will be rewarded with two bonuses. You have immediate access to Goku, the SSG SS version of him, and also Vegeta, the SSG SS version of him as well, the Super Saiyan God. You also get the Japanese version of the classic Super NES game Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden as well. Now while the Switch version will not include any of the downloadable content characters, all of the extra characters already released on other platforms will be available for purchase day one, so you don't get any extras or benefits or bonuses, or they're not including all the DLC or anything like that. Now Dragon Ball FighterZ is available now for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC if you want to play it on there, but of course it's coming to Nintendo Switch. Looks like it's running smooth, 1080p 60 frames per second. Doesn't seem like there's any problems with the game, but yes, September 28th is the day, and this is a very good announcement that we're getting it so close to the Japanese release. I thought that it would be shortly before or shortly afterwards, and I even said maybe even on the same day, but pretty much the next day over. So Japan is ahead of us anyway, so it basically just makes sense in terms of when we're going to be getting the game. It's just a day right afterwards, so I'm extremely excited and happy that Dragon Ball FighterZ is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. This is one of the games that many people were requesting and begging Bandai Namco for, so I definitely want to see a lot of good sales when it comes to Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Nintendo Switch, just because so many people have been asking for it. And in the process, people were trashing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I was like, oh well, we don't want this game, we want this game. And I'm looking at them like, yo, you guys are crazy. I want as many games as possible. Xenoverse 2 is a fantastic game, but the sales of Xenoverse 2, in addition to the sales of the Nintendo Switch, is definitely pushing Bandai Namco to make sure that they get more of their titles out. We've already had the Naruto trilogy that came over now in this game as well, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a number of other announcements too when it comes to Bandai Namco fighting games. We also have My Hero One's Justice, that's coming out in October, so the month later right there. So a lot of good stuff coming on the Nintendo Switch when it comes to Bandai Namco. They're still missing a few games here and there, but I do think that we'll get ports of a lot of those games later in the year or next year as well. So what do you guys think about Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to the Nintendo Switch September 28th? Are you guys planning on playing this game a lot? I know I'm going to be playing it quite a bit. I have the game on PC and I've played it, but I do want to have a version of the game separate. I don't want a version on the PC just because I like to stream off of my PC, because my PC is my work PC. So that's something that I just realized, that I'm not big on streaming from PC, and I just rather use a separate system for it. So Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Nintendo Switch is going to be a great pickup for me because I can play it on the Switch, and I think by that time the online will be out, so we have to pay for that to play games online, but it's much cheaper than the Xbox One and the PS4. So good stuff there. So what do you guys think about Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to Nintendo Switch September 28th, North Americas and Europe? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving to the next topic here, and this is something that people have been waiting for quite some time, about a year at this point, and that is Pocket Rumble has finally got a release date locked in for the Nintendo Switch. Pocket Rumble will finally launch on the Nintendo Switch on July 5th, according to the developers, and this was after, once again, a lengthy delay, about a year or so delay. So let's go ahead and get into the features of Pocket Rumble and why you might want to pick this game up on the Nintendo Switch. So you have a simple 2-button controls with universal and easy special move inputs involving no complex joystick motions, short combos with straightforward timing and cancel system, diverse cast of characters, each with their own unique meter and mechanics, off-screen frame data bar and visual indicators for projectiles such as invulnerability to introduce players to fighting game basics, near flawless online multiplayer with GGPO netcode, HD Rumble support specific to the Nintendo Switch version as well. So that's really good. I really like HD Rumble. HD Rumble to me should be included in every single thing. Whenever I'm playing games, having HD Rumble is really cool. I was playing Fortnite and the HD Rumble there with the guns is actually really awesome. Even HD Rumble can be implemented really cool in fighting games as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the HD Rumble in the game. I also am very curious about this GGPO netcode that they're talking about, where they say it's nearly flawless when it comes to the online. So that's going to be interesting to see, but I think that there's also something else playing a part into this. I do feel that since there's not as much data being transferred because of the graphics of the game, this could make the netcode and make basically the online better, because you just don't have to process as much stuff going through the servers and going through back and forth between the two players that are using the netcode. So I do feel that the graphics, in addition to the GGPO netcode, is what's causing them to say, hey, it's going to have nearly flawless online. I'm still sure there's going to be some lag here and there, but I think it's going to be able to mask a lot of subpar connections in order to get perfect matches. And if you do have a good connection, you'll probably have very clean matches in this game, and that's exactly what I want to hear. So I'm excited about that, to try that out online. Pocket Rumble does look really cool. It reminds me of the old school, like the Neo Geo Pocket. I know that's what they're kind of going for, that style of graphics and gameplay, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. And I think that having the indicators, for example, like the frame data bar and the flashing, in order to kind of introduce players into fighting games, I really like when developers do that. I know like Killer Instinct had stuff like that, and it really helped people kind of get into it and say, okay, when am I safe? When am I not? When's the ending lag? When there isn't? So I think that all developers should include that. That should be something that should be standard in fighting games at this point. Anytime you go into the training mode, you have those flashing indicators, you have the frame data that goes up. I know Street Fighter does that as well in the training mode, and various other fighting games are starting to do that. So I would hope that that becomes a normal thing in pretty much all fighting games, or any games that where you have combat one-on-one. It's just a great thing to have included in the game. So what do you guys think about Pocket Rumble overall? July 5th release date. Are you guys really excited about this one? Do you plan on picking it up, playing online, and enjoying the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving into the last topic here, Shikando Soul Eater is a newly announced game. It's coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. So the bullet hell shoot 'em up, Shikando Soul Eater, has been officially announced for the aforementioned systems. The publisher Degrati announced. Now in Japan and other Asian territories, East Asia Soft will release Shikando Soul Eater for the PlayStation 4 digitally on June 22nd, and in the Play Asia exclusive limited edition on June 28th. And while the release date for the Nintendo Switch version has not yet been announced for Japan and Asia, pre-orders for the Play Asia exclusive limited edition physical version will open on June 28th. Now this game was created by a Korean-based independent developer, Deer Farm. Shikando Soul Eater features hypnotic barrage patterns, demonic enemies inspired by Asian mythology, and stunning and intricate oriental artwork. The console release will also include a new 2-player local co-op mode as well. Now here's a little bit of an overview of this game, because I'm not huge into bullet hell shooters, but this one has me. But this one definitely has my interest with the graphics and the art style in terms of what they're doing there. Let's talk a little bit more about the game. So Shikando Soul Eater is a Korean bullet hell shoot 'em up set within a beautiful and bizarre world of Asian mythology. Armies of demons known as yokai have escaped from limbo. They are spreading like a plague across the land, sowing fear and stealing souls. You must destroy the pestilent invaders and free the captured souls from eternal torment. Includes arcade, hardcore, and local co-op modes. Here are the features in the game. 5 stages of intense bullet hell action and hypnotic barrage patterns. Game modes include arcade, hardcore, boss rush, and local co-op. Fly close to enemy bullets to fill the soul gauge, and then unleash a super attack for high scores. 2 playable characters, each with their own types of attacks. Online leaderboards for high score glory, there you go. Demonic enemies and bosses inspired by Asian mythology. Stunning and intricate oriental artwork. Platinum trophy and 1,000 gamer point score achievements available respectively for PS4 and Xbox One. And sad face, because Nintendo doesn't have any type of built-in achievement system. Now Shikando Soul Eater is available now for the PC via Steam, so if you want to pick it up there, you can do so. And I think Steam is having a summer sale coming up pretty soon. I'm not sure if this game's going to be on it though. And you guys are checking out the trailer, and of course more screenshots and everything like that, link in the description below. And this is a fantastic looking game. It's a very impressive looking bullet hell shooter. Reminds me of Ikaruga, and just basically the style of it, obviously bullet hell, but also flying close to the bullets. You don't absorb them, but when you fly close to them, you get more of the soul gauge to where you can power up your attacks and things like that. So that's awesome to see. I have not played this game on the PC via Steam, so if you've played it, let me know how it is in the comment section below. Is this a game that's worthy of your money? Is Ikaruga better? Is this game going to be as good? Like, how is the quality of the game compared to what we've seen in terms of other bullet hell shooters? We don't see a lot of these style of games, and they have a very niche fan base, but at the same time, I do think that there is a place for this style of game, and I like the fact in terms of the graphics. I think visually, I like it more than Ikaruga, just right off the bat, just because of the themes and the mythology and what they're kind of going for. So I think that it's awesome that they're bringing it to the Nintendo Switch, so we'll see how it does once it comes over to the Americas and Europe, and of course, they have the special editions for you guys to pre-order. I'm always down for new games coming to the Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed from this game right here? Also to Pocket Rumble getting a release date and the Dragon Ball FighterZ release date for the West. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerSense across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerSense. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting PlayerSense right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerSense for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.